Why do you think today you're already taking an L? No, it's a mindset thing. Snap out of it. You're still breathing, therefore you have another opportunity. If you think you're not genetically blessed, even if you think you're genetically blessed, hygiene. If $100 is a lot of money for you right now, then why are you spending $100? Like, just chill. It's not the end of the world, really. Like, it really isn't.
Ho, ho, ho.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tomi. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Thank you for sticking with me. If you've been watching all my other videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I've been leveling up in my 20s. I'm sure if you watch YouTube, especially like lifestyle YouTubers, you've seen a lot of these videos like pop up this year. Like, they really blow up this year. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to drop my own version, you know, like end of year reflection type of vibe. So if you want to know how I've been leveling up in my 20s, from mindset to career, confidence, friendships, relationships, money, everything, self-esteem, looks, then just keep on watching. This video might be a long one because I actually have a lot to say. So get your popcorn, get your drink, get whatever you want to make you feel relaxed, and stay tuned. And now let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to start with mindset. And the first way I've been leveling up my mindset is putting God first. I don't care what you say, I don't care who you are. In my opinion, God is the biggest flex. Like, having God in your life and trying to build a relationship with him is actually the biggest flex, because it will save you from like so much heartbreak, so much heartache. It will remind you of it will give you a very healthy view of yourself, your self-esteem. Like, when you remember what you're worth and what God describes you as, at least for me, it really gets me through a lot. Like, if someone is not treating me well, I'm like, but this is how God sees me, so therefore I'm a masterpiece, and because God said so, that is what it is. He has the final say. So like, it helps me in every area. And also, there's nothing you're going through that like at least one person in the Bible has not gone through. So it's just like this, the Bible is just like this staple piece or like staple book that is just there to like always make you feel like you can relate to people and stuff like that. So that's one of the ways. Reading more books is another way I've been leveling up my mindset. Let me show you guys some of the books I've been reading. Actually, I brought it here for you guys. So these are some of them. Let me show you guys. So I have the 4 Agreements. This book, staple book, man. It's very timeless. Any like point in your life you're in, this book is chef's kiss. There's this book, The Voice of Knowledge, by the same author, Don Miguel Ruiz. I just started reading this not too long ago, and I've been really lazy, so to be honest, I haven't like even gone halfway through this, but I'm having a good time. Oh my gosh, Ishmael is actually such a good book. If you're into like spirituality and stuff, as in connecting to like your higher self, that type of thing, you really like this book. It's like a long ass dialogue of like asking really like existential questions and like just deep stuff, you know. That's good too. And then there's this book, Behold the Dreamers by Umbulu Umbu. I got this recommendation from Dima Ume. She's one of the YouTubers that I watch. Guys, this book is honestly like that whole black immigrant experience, bro. Like, that's literally what this book is. I don't want to say too much about it, but yeah. And these books, these ones are money books. To be honest, I hate reading money related books because I find them really boring. As you can see, I've not even opened this one. I find them boring. I haven't opened this too. This, The Millionaire Next Door, I was reading it last year, but I don't know, I didn't keep up with it. Like, it was just boring. I stopped like halfway. But yeah, that's another way. Audiobooks as well. I've listened to The Power of Habit. I want to listen to The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. I want to read The Power of Now. Like, I have a long ass list on my phone of the books that I want to read, so That's one way. Listening to podcasts too is another way I've been leveling up. I do this when I'm driving or when I'm cleaning. Some of my fave podcasts include Enjoy the Podcast, to my sisters, Boba and Flex, Jesus and Jollof. Jesus and Jollof has not posted in a while. I said what I said by Jola and FK, or FK and Jola. But yeah, I haven't listened to them in a while though. But I used to listen to them more when I was in school. I remember going to the gym and listening to them. The Gist with Boju, Bought and Beloved by Kirby Minik. That's a Christian one. There are just a lot. Like, I guess you just like, as you listen, you just like find your vibe, find the kinds that you listen to. It just exposes you to other people's perspectives, broadens your mindset, and forces you to live like your bubble, you know. I also have a note on my phone, like the document with quotes that also help me level up. So if I see a quote, whether it's from a book or a movie, well, more books than movies, and then I'll just write it in my notes. So let me tell you guys some of my fave quotes. One of them says, "Do or do not, there is no how," and it's by Mark Manson from The Subtle Art of Not Giving a sorry, that's one book I just recently read. Like, it just literally, like, you know how people are always saying, how do I do this, how do I start this, how do I do this? Literally doing it is, there's no how. Do it. That's the only way you can do it. Does that make sense? There's no how. Another one says, "Out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there." That's by Rumi, and it just reminds me that like everything is like a gray area and things are not black and white and stuff. I really like that. My fave quote currently, also by Rumi, is, "As you start to walk the way appears." Now this one is self-explanatory. If you're somebody out there that you just want to own your life and just carve out your own path, this will be very, very applicable to you. But yeah, then another one I got from the 4 agreements is, "You can only be you when you do your best." So these are just a few of the faves that I have. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, that's one of the ways I've been leveling up, just by writing quotes and stuff. It makes me feel wise. I think another way to level up your mindset, or that I've been leveling up my mindset, is just like really being in tune with myself and giving myself that motivational speech when I need it. Like, if I wake up today and I'm like, I don't feel like no, you combat that immediately. Say, why do you think XYZ will not work out? Why do you think today you're already taking an L? No, it's a mindset thing. Snap out of it. You're still breathing, therefore you have another opportunity, and you know, just correct accordingly. Another way is to limit time on social media. This really helps your mental health, and it helps you to avoid comparison. I'm sure we all know this, and like not following people that you don't like, or like you're always comparing yourself to and stuff. Exercise and eating clean is also another one. Like, that one is self-explanatory, or it's very common. Like, honestly, exercising and eating clean really helps you have a clear head. People don't talk about it enough, but like, I mean, actually people do, but like, it really helps. Like, if you're not someone that does it, you're not going to know. So get your ass up. When you finish this video, get your ass up, exercise, and eat something that is beneficial to your system. I'm also talking to myself. So now let's move to the next category, which is relationships. This includes both romance and friendships. I don't have the space or energy for superficial people. Like, I don't want anybody that is just always talking about how they want to be a billionaire, or this stuff. Everything is just so surface level, so freaking superficial. Like, no. If I feel like I have to work on eggshells around you, I'm talking of personal relationships, so not work relationship. Work relationship is different. You guys are just trying to get that bag, so you don't need any personal anything in your life with them. But yeah, I don't have time for that. Also, I don't really believe that all your friends need to be like the same as you in terms of like ambitions and whatnot. But personally, as long as we learn from each other, we have similar morals and values, and like same definition of friendships, and are healthy additions to each other's lives, and also give and receive unconditional support, I'm okay. Like, if you don't provide those things, that's literally bare minimum. Like, why can't you do that, you know? I'm not saying you should be the same as me. You just need support. Same definition of friendship. That's so important, because you don't want to be out here getting snaked by somebody that didn't even think that what they did was a big deal. Another thing is this is in terms of dating, not taking seriously any guy that doesn't give off that I really desire you energy. Like, if you don't want me, if you don't chase me, sorry, no, I'm not giving you any opportunity, no chance, period. Like, if you want me, you chase me and you put in the work. Yeah, I'm not dating anyone that only wants to be with me because, like, oh, it's the right thing to do, or like for his image, so that XYZ people will clap for him. Nah, only men that have a mind of their own. Thank you very much. And if I'm not on the same page about the basics, obviously I'm not staying there. Like, I'm out. Bye. Next is in terms of money. So with money, it's just like watching content related to it. I tried reading books like I showed you, but they are so boring. Prioritizing saving and investing over spending on frivolous things. Now, I know some people are watching this being like, oh, saying that everybody needs to save is so tone deaf, or like it's such a privilege. I just think everyone needs to just try their best, and you know, try your best looks different for everybody depending on the circumstance that you're in. But obviously, like, even if you can't save right now because your paycheck is not even enough to cover your responsibilities right now, and you're almost like constantly in debt, obviously it should just be like something that you should want to do in future when you get out of that situation, if that makes sense. Yeah, I spend more on like experiences as opposed to material things because, you know, it creates memories, it helps your mindset, your perspective, all these things, and they just like go hand in hand. Being more intentional about where my money goes, that's a big one. I've not heard anybody, I've not really heard anybody say this, but yeah, like for example, this year I spent a lot of like money on black owned businesses. Like, a lot of purchases I did were black owned, and I know that some of you watching this are like, yo, it's not everyday intention, some days you just want to go to Amazon. And trust me, I feel you, like I fully get it, but I feel like when you can, you should try and support like local businesses. I don't know if I'm the only person that I really care about where my money is going. That's also why, this is like side notes, but before I used to really have a problem with charities because I was like, where is the money going? Like, are they really using this for the cause that they say? Because you just never know, right? Like, and then one day I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do my best, and if they are fraudsters or they are scammers or whatever, like, God is going to deal with them. That's not in my place. So yeah, another way to level up in terms of money, if you're, when you're getting a credit card, get an air miles card or like an aeroplan miles, so that as you use it, you're going to accumulate points that can help you, like eventually you might even be able to get like a flight for free because of those points. So also managing your credit and stuff like that, not buying things that you can't afford. Like, if $100 is a lot of money for you right now, then why are you spending $100? Like, just chill. It's not the end of the world, really. Like, it really isn't, honestly. But yeah, those air miles cards, very smart. Air miles, aeroplan miles, all those things, I encourage all of you to look into them. So now let's go to career. For career, I would say like following people that are where I'm trying to be, so my aspirations can feel more real and achievable. I think this is like a general thing. I'm sure everybody has heard someone say this, but just like when you want something, like in terms of career, and you see people that have achieved it, following them just really helps you believe, okay, this is possible, and you can learn from their own mistakes, learn from their stories and things like that. Putting heads together with others as opposed to working as a lone wolf. Yeah, I mean, when I can, obviously, because you can't fully depend on people, but partnerships can be really good sometimes. And I know some of you might be like, but Tomi, you don't really do collabs. Yeah, I tried to do collabs this year and like they flopped, so hopefully next year. But yeah, and also coordinating schedules is just like a lot. But yeah, putting heads together with other people, trying to like let your creative juices flow together, yeah, helping each other out and stuff like that in that area of your life, I feel like will really help. And another thing is prioritizing breadth over depth when it comes to experiences. I think this can go for like maybe mindset or whatever, but I just feel like the younger you are, the more you should prioritize breadth, as in try and get as many experiences as you can, or different kinds of experiences as you can from like different kinds of industries and whatnot, because that will help you really narrow down to like what it is that you really want. I strongly disagree with just like focusing, maybe you pick a career path where you're like 17 and you just stick to it forever because you're afraid of change or whatever. Like, no, I feel like when you're young, that's when you should explore, see what is out there, do your research, do your Googles, like just figure things out. Like when you try different things, that's when you know what to work for you. Like if you just do something because, oh, that's what pays the most, or that's what people said I should do, then you're not really going to feel fulfilled. At least if you prioritize fulfillment. If you don't prioritize fulfillment, then maybe skip that part. And then when you find something that you really like, I feel like you can now apply depth. And this also goes, I feel like the same for dating, like prioritizing breadth over depth. Because I don't know, man, I just feel like you should try to meet as many people as possible and accommodate any kind of relationship that that you and the person could have that would be beneficial for both of you, except it's something that like crosses your own boundaries personally, like, you know, I don't know, like hooking up with someone that you don't really know, whatever. Like obviously if that's not your thing, if you're against that, then don't do it. But like I'm saying, for example, if you're open to, if you're trying to date, you should be open to you and the person being business partners. You should be open to you and the person being comrades, being friends, being acquaintances, like literally any outcome, as opposed to just flying into dating and be like, this person must be my husband. Like, no, explore and experience different kinds of people out there. Like this world is too big to just jump in. And I know obviously everyone's journey is different, because some people are going to say, oh no, but like some people find the man of their dreams or the woman of their dreams in high school. Obviously I'm not talking about those people, I'm talking about most people that don't. So yeah, breadth over depth until you find something you really like, or I guess someone that you think is worth it, and then you can do the whole depth and go deeper with that one person, or like one career path that you've chosen, one field, whatever it is. Last but not the least, we're going to talk about looks. In terms of looks, guys, if you think you're not genetically blessed, even if you think you're genetically blessed, hygiene, like you need to be hygienic. You can't be out here spreading germs, you can't be out here just not taking care of yourself. Like you need to take care of yourself. Aren't you self-conscious? Don't you always feel like, oh my gosh, if people come close to me and I don't have good hygiene, they can smell me? I remember there was one time I went out in university and one guy was trying to talk to me and the mouth odor was disgusting. Like his breath, Jesus, I'm like, I cannot believe grown adults can walk around with stinking breath. Like that's so disgusting. Why? Like there's no reason. Another way to level up in terms of looks, getting scents, affordable scents. Let me show you guys some that I have. So I got these recently from a black owned business called the Fragrance Bar. So this is like, they have different scents. That's Enchanted Pussy. This is Butt Naked, I believe. Yeah, this is Butt Naked. Good Vibes Only. And then I have Out of Space and Delicate. So yeah, I have these 5 scents, pretty affordable. Like I definitely spent under $100 for everything all together. But yeah, you can just like find like affordable stuff. You don't have to be like, you don't have to get the most expensive things, guys. It's really one thing at a time. Like you can't try and just do everything at once, you know. You just start with what you can afford and then go from there. I also said good quality hairstyles that don't like require high maintenance, or like if you're someone that wears, like you're not really good with wigs and stuff and you think that they make you look presentable, then you can try like wear a beanie. Like if you're a hat person, you can also explore that so that you don't have to like lay your wig every day. Or like if your cornrows are not flat, I get it, like get a beanie or something, you still look presentable. Or if you're a natural hair person, you can explore that too, like find how you can make your natural hair look best and stuff like that. I'm also trying to start doing my own nails. I just got these, actually I didn't just get them, I got them since like summer. Nail polishes from this brand called For Tomorrow. Pretty sure it's like Afro Latina. So yeah, like this is, they have like different colors. Let me open this one. This one is called, ooh, I think this one is called Fortnite. This is like one of the colors. I'm not going to open everything obviously, but yeah, it's called Fortnite. Like this really pretty red. I bought it. I promised myself that I'll start doing my nails. Have I done it? No, but we move. I'm going to actually force myself to start doing it because acrylics just destroy your nails, and I'm not about that life. I like if anything fake is on top, I like the underneath to be healthy too, you know. It's just like wearing wigs on top of your natural hair and you've not washed it in like a year. The struggle. Another thing is wearing affordable but not cheap looking clothes. Like you don't have to have stacks of dollars to be able to buy nice things. Like literally, I remember Forever 21, they have like simple stuff that is cheap, but it doesn't look cheap in the sense that it's not transparent. It doesn't look like you can sit down and to tear. Like if you're broke, people don't have to know that you're broke. Like your eye for fashion, guys, like just get, if you're not really good in fashion, okay, just get a nice tank top, like a decent tank top, or like shirt, t-shirt or something, sweater, sweatshirt and jeans. Like that looks presentable enough, but just get the jeans that look good on you. Like figure out what works nice for your body, what flatters your body shape the most, and then capitalize off of it. Find a skincare routine that works for you, and whether or not you're a makeup kind of girl, you know, I've done a few skincare videos. I'll link some of them, or one or two of them here. You can go and watch them after. You don't have to buy expensive stuff. The Ordinary has really cheap stuff. You can definitely do your research. It's not everything that is like so expensive. Before I bought Lori Harvey skincare, drugstore only, and when I finish that, I'm going back to that drugstore until I can afford, you know, like nice skincare. But I don't even think skincare should be that expensive. And when it comes to makeup, you should like start little by little, like, you know, watch tutorials. Like if you've been watching me for a while, you know I've not worn foundation in like 2 years. Like I wear skin tint, and that's what works better for me. I want to try the fancy skin tints, but for now I use the Glossier skin tints. Like just find what works for you. If you're more of a glowy, like skin focused type of girl, if you're more matte, if you're more dewy, if you like full face, if you don't like full face, just find what works best for you and like capitalize off of it. You don't have to wear falsies if you don't want to. If you prefer lip gloss to lipstick, if you don't like contour, I never actually contour, I only bronze. If you prefer that, like just explore what works best for you. Some people don't like that whole full coverage thing like me, and that's totally fine. Like just find what works for you and make sure to capitalize off of it, just step by step. You can literally start with like skin tints, brow gel, lip liner, lip gloss, and work your way up from there, guys. And that, with that alone, you look presentable. But yeah, in conclusion, you don't have to be young and stupid, you know. Like if you know better, you do better. That's the whole point of having resources out there for you, so that you can do better, so that you won't be, I guess, stupid when it comes to like making decisions and stuff. If you know certain things, you can apply them to your life. You don't have to wait because, oh, you're only like 21 or 23 and you still have so much life ahead of you. Yeah, you have life ahead of you optimistically, but why do you want more baggage when you can afford it, you know? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment in the comments which part resonated with you the most. If you have any leveling up tips or books or whatever, put me on, guys. The comment section is open for everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching this video again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.